Long before the advent of chocolate bars, before the sweetness we know today, lies a rich and complex history. Chocolate's story began in the lush rainforests of ancient Mesoamerica, a region teeming with life and mystery. This is where the story of cacao begins. As early as 1900 BCE, civilizations began to flourish, leaving behind incredible ruins and artifacts. It was during this time that people discovered the cacao tree, a plant holding within it precious beans with untold potential. The earliest form of chocolate wasn't a solid treat, but a frothy, invigorating drink, a far cry from the candy we enjoy today. This drink was made from ground cacao beans mixed with water, cornmeal, and surprisingly, chili peppers for an added kick. It was thick, dark, and spicy, a complex flavor profile that stimulated the senses. It was nothing like today's sweet chocolate, which is often loaded with sugar and milk. People drank it during important gatherings, ceremonies, and celebrations. It was also consumed before battle, as warriors prepared for combat. They believed it gave them strength, courage, and a heightened sense of awareness. For the Maya and Aztec civilizations, cacao held a place of honor. Cacao was woven into daily life and sacred tradition, playing a role in everything from trade to religious rituals. It became a symbol of life and fertility, representing abundance and prosperity. It was believed to be a gift from the gods, a sacred substance with mystical properties. The Maya called their cacao god Kukulkan, a feathered serpent deity. The Aztecs honored Quetzalcoatl, also a feathered serpent god, associating him with wisdom and knowledge. To drink chocolate was to taste something divine, to connect with the spiritual realm. These ancient traditions laid the groundwork for chocolate's global journey, setting the stage for its transformation into the treat we know and love today. Cacao wasn't just a drink, it was money. Indeed, it was a highly valued commodity, far more than just a simple beverage. Its significance permeated every aspect of society. In the Aztec Empire, cacao beans served as currency, a vital component for settling taxes. Citizens would offer cacao beans as a form of tribute to the ruling powers, food and wages. Laborers were often compensated with these precious beans for their hard work. A turkey might cost 100 beans a meal, just a few. It all depended on the ingredients and the chef's reputation. Cacao's value ran deeper than commerce. It wasn't just about buying and selling. It was central to religious ceremonies and royal events, a key element in honoring the gods and celebrating important milestones. Served in golden cups at feasts. These weren't just any cups. They were often ornate and reserved for the elite. Warriors were rewarded with chocolate after battle, a sign of respect and a source of energy after their valiant efforts. And priests offered it to the gods, believing it to be a sacred substance that pleased the deities. Only the elite, kings, priests, and warriors, enjoyed it regularly. It was a privilege reserved for the upper echelons of society. For others, chocolate was a rare treat for special occasions, a luxury to be savored during important celebrations. Cacao beans carried stories, beliefs, and hopes, representing more than just their monetary value. As they changed hands, each transaction was a transfer of culture and tradition. Whether as money or sacred drink, cacao shaped Mesoamerican life, influencing everything from economics to religion, and set the stage for its journey beyond the Americas. The world was about to discover the magic of chocolate. In 1519, chocolate's world changed forever. Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés witnessed Moctezuma's chocolate rituals and brought cacao back to Spain. Europeans found the drink bitter but transformed it by adding sugar, honey, and vanilla. Chocolate became a sweet delicacy at royal courts and among the wealthy. Special cups and rooms were devoted to chocolate drinking. It spread across Europe, believed to have healing powers and symbolizing luxury. Only the rich could afford it, and owning chocolate meant status. As demand grew, European colonies began growing cacao, planting the seeds of a global industry. Chocolate's next transformation was about to begin. For centuries, the rich and powerful held chocolate close. Chocolate was an exclusive luxury, a treat reserved only for the wealthy elite. It was a symbol of status and indulgence, far removed from the reach of the common person. But that all began to change in 1828, a pivotal year in chocolate's history. That's when Dutch inventor Coenraad van Houten revolutionized chocolate production with his invention, the cocoa press. This ingenious machine streamlined the process, making chocolate faster, cheaper to produce, and available in new forms that were previously unimaginable. Clever chocolatiers quickly realized the potential, and soon began mixing cocoa butter back into the powder, carefully shaping it into the bars and candies we recognize today. And in Switzerland, the innovative Daniel Peter took things a step further by adding powdered milk, thus inventing the smooth and creamy milk chocolate that we all know and love. These groundbreaking inventions not only made chocolate more affordable, but also sweeter, smoother, and ultimately far more appealing to a wider audience. Factories embraced these new techniques and began producing chocolate treats on a massive scale, making them accessible for everyone. No longer just a privilege reserved for royalty and the upper class, chocolate bars transformed into an affordable and delightful snack enjoyed by all segments of society. By the early 20th century, with clever marketing and increased production, chocolate had become a truly global sensation, captivating taste buds around the world. The Industrial Revolution had irrevocably transformed chocolate, making it not just a food, but a universal symbol of happiness, comfort, and celebration. Today, chocolate is everywhere, a symbol of love and joy. But behind every bar lies a complex story. Most cocoa now comes from West Africa, especially Côte d'Ivoire. The industry faces serious problems. Many farms rely on child labor and even slavery. Over 2 million children work in dangerous conditions for little pay. As consumers, we can help by choosing fair trade or ethically sourced chocolate. Learning where chocolate comes from is a step toward a fairer world. The next time you savor chocolate, remember its long journey and the hands that brought it to your table.